Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. It is Sunday, so y'all already know it's mimosas and makeup. I think I had the same thing last week. This is the 14 Hands Winery Unicorn Rosé Bubbles. And this is one of my favorite things. It's a controlled amount and nice and potent. Not too much though. So basically this is half a bottle of wine, and I need to give y'all the percentage. Oh, 13%. Also, the carbs in this are pretty decent if I can remember, so this was a great choice. So today I'm going to be playing with a few items from the Dior Holiday collection. So it's not, I didn't get the whole thing, but if you want to see the items that I got and see a little demo and just hang out and chit chat, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. Before we get into all of this, I just want to say thank you. I have not responded to all the comments. Well, in general, I'm working on it, but from yesterday's video, which was the purchase or pass, where I kind of talked about how I'm feeling about myself lately, about my clothes, about my weight, about my space. It really just helped me so much to share it with you all, but then the feedback that I got, and just to know that a lot of us are in the same boat, it just made me feel like what I'm experiencing is normal and it's okay. And so if you were one of the people that commented, or you didn't comment but you're feeling the same way, like, that's fine. And I have a habit, I'm not gonna call it a bad habit, but when you look at people's social media, and I already know, you know, social media is a highlight reel. But when you look at people, when I see people, like not on social media, but people that I know, like I will say like parents of friends that August has and things like that. When you see people that appear to have it all together, it's so frustrating for me because I feel like I'm not, and I'm older than these people. And one of the conversations, actually taking this to work, see, I get into these things and don't mean to, but there was a teacher at my job, well, that I work with, that I love dearly. And she's a newer teacher, you know, and I felt like she's being so hard on herself about teaching and things like that. I had to speak up, and I'm like, I'm 20 years in and I still don't have it down, you know, because everything in life is always evolving. And that's kind of what I want to share and say. And it's really what I took from the feelings that I had in yesterday's video, the purchase or pass. Like, I'm evolving and I'm seeing things through a different lens. And that's okay. It's okay that I feel like I look dumpy. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. But guess who has on earrings today? Hold on. Me, this girl. I have on earrings. They're so cute. And I got them from Amazon. And I got them a while ago because I was feeling this way and just didn't take the effort to put them on. I mean, look who's not wearing a sports bra today. You know what I'm saying? So I think the reflection is so necessary. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I have to look and say, you know, okay, like we're gonna elevate. So, you know, I ordered a new rug for my living room because let me tell you this about the living room. So I had two area rugs that I really loved. The first one just got matted and old, and that was fine. And the second one was, they were geometric rugs. They were like these rainbow colors. They were so cute. The second one that I got was doing okay, but when my dog Camden got sick and he started going to the bathroom on the rug a lot and stuff, and he was always going in the same place, eventually that one had to go too, and then I never replaced it. But I'm like, why didn't you replace it? So I ordered a nice 8x10 rug for my living room. I cannot wait to show you all when my living room is finished, because I ordered some new furniture because with the whole basement situation, there's like a lot of transition going on. But I'm so excited to work on my space, and I cannot wait to share. But it's really made me feel good, even getting rid of those clothes. Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, maybe when I'm watching the video, I hope I'll be having a mimosa and going through some more things. So I think it's necessary maybe to feel uncomfortable sometimes and to feel on the cusp of something. I'm not trying to be profound at all by any means. I'm not that person. The feeling of being uncomfortable is important, and it's an important feeling to have, because that's what makes the change happen. It's feeling uncomfortable, or feeling, I would say more so for me, it's a feeling of being unsettled, and that's let me know I'm on the brink to something else. So I'm saying all this to say that if you are feeling that way about your look, about your space, about where you are in life, and you're questioning and reflecting on all that, it just shows evolution, and that, you know, you're about to take that next step. You're ready to take that next step. And that's where I am. And I'm excited about it. That's it for the makeup therapy. Now, let's go ahead and get into this holiday Dior. Now, last year, I did not purchase anything from the Dior Holiday collection, at least not at the launch. Later on, I was able to purchase a few of the lipsticks. I don't know if they were on sale or what, but I did, because I got like so infatuated with the Dior lipsticks. But I didn't purchase anything from that. Back in 2020, I did purchase the 2 Dior Quints. They were okay. They're not my favorite. The quality was nice. But this color story, the one I'm about to show you, the 589 Galactic, this one really intrigued me. I don't usually watch reviews before I look at something, but I was stumped on this palette and intrigued at the same time. And I was watching Tara Lynn, if you're familiar with her. And I've watched a couple reviews actually. Nonetheless, I'm excited to try this out and see what kind of inspo that I can come up with for this palette. So again, this is number 589 and the name is Galactic. Now these have a 6-month shelf life, but I do have other Dior Quints that have lasted way beyond the 6-month shelf life, just so you know. Now this collection had 2 Quints. There was Cosmic Eyes, and I just felt like that wasn't going to be my color story. It was, to me, all cool. Some of the shades look really similar, so I said I was just going to try out one. They also came out with some different lipsticks, and I believe 2 or 3 of the lip shines, and that's what I decided to go with. So I'll show you the lip shine and then we'll talk about the blush. I decided to purchase the shade 988, which is called Plum Eclipse. These lip shines, I'm calling them lip shines. I hope that's what they're called. Dior Addict lip shines. I really enjoy these. I like the bullet shape. I like all of this. I like the cases. So there's Plum Eclipse. Now the case that came out with the holiday collection was a gold reflective case. I did not purchase that one. I purchased this case, and this is from a previous collection, Mille Fiori, I think that's what it's called. But I love these cases. I have the denim one as well, which, what happened to my denim case? Something happened to, oh, my Natasha Denona Hygiene spilled all over it, and I had to like rinse it out, but it cleaned up just fine. But here's this case. I love the ones that are that fabric type material, but you know, the downside is that they can stain, but it did not deter me. They also had 2 blushes. There was a peachy coral one, which was very beautiful, and I did choose to pass on that, but I did purchase the shade Galactic Red, and this is 826. And this is what it looks like. And this is Galactic Red. Spoiler, I already love this blush. I think this blush is really beautiful, and it reminds me of the Hourglass at Night blush. It's very pigmented, so you just have to use a light hand, but I will show you all of that. Let me tell you what I have on my face right now. I have on the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I wear the shade 11. I have on the Dior Skin Correct Concealer, my Chantecaille powder, and the Chanel Le Beige Sun Kiss Bronzing Powder in Sunbeam, which is the medium shade, which is not the easiest to see. I have the deep one too. The medium is still good though. I do like it because I feel like I do have a little bit of a sun kiss look. Let's go ahead and get into, let's do the eyeshadow palette first. So first I'm gonna go ahead and show you the swatches. I'm gonna start with the Lavender Silver shade. Next, I'm going to swatch the Rosewood shade. So when I look at these, the Lavender Silver shade is way more metallic. This is more satiny. This shade is actually described as a purple. So I'm going to swatch this one next. So it looks really nice. And this next shade is a matte black. And next we're gonna go with this shimmery white that's in the middle. So here is the full color story for Galactic. I don't know if Galactic would be my name of choice for this Quint, but I don't have any other ideas, so we'll go with that. So next I want to swatch Galactic Red, and you might not be able to see it and they might be gone, but there were some like golden glittery reflex, but I think that may have been like a little overspray situation because I don't notice any glitter when I wear this blush, although it does have a sheen to it. So here is Galactic Red. I think this is a really beautiful blush shade. And it looks like it's gonna work for deeper skin tones as well because it's really pigmented and I have to go really light with it, so you can definitely build it up. And lastly, I wanna show you Plum Eclipse. And that's what that shade looks like, which is really pretty. So the lip shines are like, they're so juicy. They are really nice and they smell really good too. So first we're gonna start with the eye look, and I'm not sure where I wanna go with this, but we're gonna figure something out. So first I think I'm gonna go into this Rosewood shade and use that in the transition area. I'm gonna use a Dose of Colors Fluffy Tapered Blending Brush. Now for my eyeshadow primer, I'm still using the Nars Soft Matte Concealer, and it's been holding up really well as a primer. So this shade is really light, and sometimes when I see shades like this, I think they will work so much better on richer skin tones because this is a really pretty, like a rosy shade, not necessarily rose gold. And I think you can see it there, a little sheen on me, but on someone deeper, this would really stand out and be pretty. And as far as transition shades go, there isn't a matte transition shade, so that's why I'm going with the shimmer. And I think it's gonna be fine. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I was watching a review of the new Tom Ford quads, and I want one of them, the Après Ski, but the other one, the one that's really, really light. Somebody had commented, it was like, I feel like the light quad was like the Emperor's New Clothes. So y'all know that story, how in the Emperor's New Clothes, the Emperor didn't have any clothes on, but everybody was like, your clothes look so nice. The Emperor was just walking around naked and nobody said anything. Like, you just couldn't see anything. There was really nothing there. That's what someone was saying about that quad, and that just had me, that took me down, y'all. It really took me down. I had to like their comment. Anyway, okay, so the reason why I'm saying that is because I can see it a little bit, and it's cool, but I'm just saying I can see it a little bit. Okay, so next I want to go into this purple. I was going to call it a brown, but they do say it's purple. I'm going to take the same brush. My plan is to do a bit of a halo eye. So let's just see what this is going to look like. You can see a little bit of depth, trying to do something. There we go. Just gonna take it through the crease. And then I'm going to put this color also on the inner corner. Now this is pretty, now you know what? Very subtle. You know, with the depth, I'm gonna build it up a little more, but it's very subtle, but I'm into like the subtle gradation. I'm here for it. And what I'm noticing from the luxury brands is like their holiday collections, even though we might want the glitz and glam and sparkle that we see sometimes, I think they're more wearable. I mean, it's the same thing with the Chanel, and I have that and I haven't tried it yet, but that honestly with the Chanel one, I felt better about getting it because it wasn't something that I would wear just for holiday. It's something that I would actually wear all the time. Those browns, the little peachy browns, you know, that's how I felt about that. So that's kind of nice in a sense. But I know sometimes we want our like holiday shimmers and metallics, but that's why we have indie, because indie is giving right now. Now, as far as the performance of these shades, to me, they perform just like the other Dior Quints that I have. So when it comes to these, it's like, do I like the color story? Because a lot of these Dior Quints are repetitive. So you don't need to get all of them. You don't need to get half of them, you know? I don't have like a whole lot. Maybe like 6 or 7. But some people have all of them. Like, I don't feel that need. And if you do, it's fine. Like, because me and palettes, we got a problem. Now I'm gonna switch over to this What's Up Beauty R102 brush, going into the purple shade just to get this in the front portion of the lid. You know what? I like the way this looks. And the reason that I picked this one is because I like the contrast of these shades, which I would consider to be warm, and these shades, which are cool. I just thought that was interesting. The right warm tones and cool tones together, to me, can make a really pretty look. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get that with this one. We'll see though. But right now, I'm liking it. Like, to me, it looks really soft and it looks subtle. And I think I'm here for it. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to go into this silver lavender shade and just put that here on the middle space. This was like the more metallic-y one out of all of them. And see, that's what I like. I'm glad I tried this out because for a minute I was like, I got this, it's been here, and I haven't had the urge to pick it up. Like, do I want to sell it? Am I going to use it? But now, putting it on, I'm like, yeah, I think I will. I think I like this. I am just going back into our rosewood shade for the lower lash line. Don't poke myself in the eye. And then back into that purple or maroon type shade on the outer corner. Oh, I think this looks really nice. Went down a little low with that, but that's okay. This is real pretty. This is why, see, I don't need to be dealing with these luxury brands. This is too much. Now I'm like, do I want to even mess this up by fooling with the black? I don't think I want to mess with the black. I can come back and do another look, but I like this. I don't think I should do anything else except for an inner corner. Point. Of course, we're gonna go into this white shade. I think that looks really pretty. It's like this little frosty inner corner. Okay, I'm not mad anymore because I was really on the fence about keeping it, but I'm glad I gave it a chance. So this is gonna be the eye look for this Quint. Let me know what you think about it. So yeah, I like this. You know, from afar, I really like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and try out the blush. The brush I'm gonna be using is an Unearthly Cosmetics A1 brush, which you can use for blush or powder. But yeah, we're gonna go right into this and try out this blush. I can already tell you though that I really like this one a lot. So, ooh, tapping it. Sometimes I do feel like the blushes, well, I felt like this with the one from the 2020 collection. I don't know what they did last year, but I felt like the blushes didn't go with the collection, but that might have just been me. I don't know what color I would want them to come out with for a Quint like the one that I'm demoing, because I think this looks nice with it. So let me just take back everything that I said. I think I picked out the right blush to go with it though. I think this one looks better for me with this Quint than the Peachy Coral. I think the Galactic one will go with both Quints, where the Peachy Coral, I don't know if we can see the Peachy Coral shade. I think it's called, I was gonna call it Galactic Coral, but I don't think that's what it's called. It might be called that, I don't know. And I also wanted to try this blush out because this is the one, I mean, I think they couldn't both show up on deeper skin tones, but this one for sure, and it can be built up. And what I like about this blush is you see that there is some sheen there, and I really, really like that. And I didn't use a primer because I'm just taking this right off tonight, so I just skipped that step. So you can still see like there's a little natural type sheen with this. I really like this. This looks good. All right, so we're gonna stop here with the blush. Let me know what you think about the look. Again, this can be built up, but for me, with my skin tone, I have to be a bit light-handed or else I'm gonna look like a clown. And here's what we have so far with this makeup look. And we're going to, I was gonna top it all off with this lipstick case with no lipstick. To top it all off, I'm gonna go ahead and use Plum Eclipse. So let's just see what this looks like. I've had a lot of success with these lip shines, and the deepest shade I have is the shade Dior Bar. And what I love about Dior Bar is that it's a deep brown, but there's not a harsh line between where my lip shine applies and then this inner part of my lower lip. I really have a hard time with that. All right, so here is the lip shine. Like, you see how juicy this is? Like, this is so nice. And Dior has great matte lipsticks. Their Forever lipsticks are great. And the satins are nice as well. And the velvets. I really like all of the Dior lipsticks. This one has a fruity smell to it. So I don't know if you don't like any type of fruity smell, which, like, this smells so good to me. The other lipsticks in the other formulas I was telling you about just now, those have almost like a baby powder smell, which doesn't bother me at all, but I'm just letting y'all know. But I'm feeling this look a lot. So I'm gonna put on, I'm just gonna do mascara, and then I'm gonna let you know what I'm thinking about this. I'm pleasantly surprised. All right, you guys, I'm back with the final look. I just put on mascara. It is the Dior Beauty Rubber Lash Mascara. So I'm just gonna show you the finished look. I love this. I honestly, I am pleasantly surprised, because I told y'all I was on the verge of like trying to sell this Quint, because I was like, I don't know, but I'm loving how all of the shades blended together. Like, even though I didn't have a matte to put up here, I love this lavender silver with this deep purple. This looks really good. Like, in the white right here, a white shimmer in the inner corner, and this lip and this blush. Dior, maybe, you know, maybe they did know what they were doing. This looks really good. And this juicy lip, I'm into it. And the case. This makes me want the other blush. Do I want the other Quint? No, I don't need the other Quint. This one though is me. Now, I don't have anything to compare to it, but I did see, I told you I watched Tara Lynn's review. And if you have the Dior Tutu Quint, she did, and I'll link her video, but she did a swatch comparison, and I felt like the swatches were almost dead on. And the other eyeshadow palette, she does so many great comparisons, but the other eyeshadow quad that she compared this to, and obviously it would be missing a shade, is the Tom Ford Virgin Orchid quad, which I do have because I think I purchased that from the cosmetics company store for like, wherever I got it for really cheap. So it's put away, but that would be another one. So if you have either of those two, you could probably pass on this. If you were looking at it, you were probably looking at it because it's a similar color story to something that you already have and that you like. So yeah, y'all, I like this. If you love cool tones, you could just use these three. And I like how, see, with the Dior Quints, I just don't feel as though they're designed to use all 5. I think they're designed to use 3. And the layout kind of gives you the options of putting these different color combinations together. But to me, they just lend themselves to really quick looks. And like, if I really wanted this to be like glam or holiday, like for going out, I would for sure take this black and just add a little more to the outer corner. But the way this eye look is right now is something that I would definitely wear. Some of these shades would be really cute one and dones. Yeah, so this one, the look like this, I would definitely wear to work. So that's gonna be it. I mean, as far as how I feel, I really have become fond of like holiday collections. And I don't want every holiday collection, but there are some collections where I just want a piece of it. And that's how I felt about this Dior collection, as well as the Chanel collection. I mean, these are luxury brands and I know I can't get everything, but like I wanted to just pick out a couple of pieces that I felt would represent the collection, and I think I picked the best ones out for myself. I'm not exactly sure where they are selling this Quint, because I got mine from the Dior website, but I know it was also on like Neiman Marcus, I think, or Bloomingdale's. So there's probably a couple of other retailers that have this, and maybe if they have a sale, like Dior does participate in sales where you can get 15% off. But because these Quints are limited edition, by the time they have a sale, I'm not sure if they would even be there. They tend to have some of the older Quints like denim and black bow and tutu and Rouge Trafalgar and some of those. But the holiday ones, they don't seem to be around for too long. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you think about this look, because I'm really liking it. I don't know if it's the lip, the eye, is it everything? I think it's everything. I just don't think I expected this Quint to translate like this. And that really makes me excited to use it again. So I am glad that I did this. I don't even want to end this video, but that's all I've got. I will put these products in the description box with the pricing information and links in case you are interested. But if you are interested in not necessarily trying this Dior Quint, but another one, wait for the Sephora sale. If you want to try the Dior lip shines, wait for the Sephora sale. Like, because if you get them from a department store, you're gonna get 15% at best. But if you are Rouge for Sephora, you're gonna get that 20%. So if you wanna try those lip shines, get them at 20% off, because they're pricey. I think they're like $38, you know? So again, I'll have everything in the description box in case you're interested in any of these. And with that being said, thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another Mimosas and Makeup. We're getting close to 100 Mimosas and Makeups. I think this might be number 98. So that's really, really exciting. And I just thank you guys for, you know, taking out some of your time and being here and chatting. I look forward to this every single Sunday. I love it. And sometimes I want to do it live, but then I know I wouldn't be able to really focus like on a chat. You know what I mean? I love talking to y'all. So thank y'all for making this special and like being my old friends fam. You know, I really, really appreciate y'all. I hope you know that this isn't like, oh, one-way thing. This is definitely a two-way thing. And I hope you know that I get as much out of this as you do, or as you hopefully do. So I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. Until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.